Now, each and every week on Tuesday, many of you will know that we get the insurance registrations coming from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio, and as seen on the screen, from the period ending around the 28th of July or this past Sunday, Nio Sold total NAV insurance registrations of 5,400. Now, these are massive news. These are good news because then the total monthly cumulative insurance registrations are currently sitting at around 18,700. This is where we are currently sitting at, because last week on Tuesday we're sitting at 13,300, and this week when we add this 5,400, we are now at 18,700. This tells you, or this just simply means that we are in for a new record. Nio, these insurance registrations could be the last sign or signal indicating that Nio is going to report record-breaking deliveries on Thursday when they report their July delivery. So I'm very happy. I'm excited. This once again proves that for the third month in a row, we are going to see Nio not only delivering over 20,000 deliveries, but breaking their own monthly record for three consecutive months, which this is absolutely incredible. I mean, the market yesterday we were talking about it, saying that they don't want to reward Nio for these strong fundamentals or for these kind of deliveries that they have been delivering. I mean, it has been, or this Thursday it will be third month in a row Nio delivering not only over 20,000 deliveries, but record breaking deliveries every time they report their deliveries. So this shows you of how unfair the market is towards Nio. I'm sure today or later today we are going to receive the total orders that Nio received last week. And I must tell you that even before that report comes, you will still find that worst case scenario Nio has received over 4,000 orders, which shows you the kind of demand that is still on Nio, which shows you that Nio's momentum for delivering over 20,000 might even continue to the month of August, which is something that is pretty exciting. You will know that I did indicate that chances are very high that for Q3 we could see Nio delivering over 60,000 deliveries, which I think is going to happen because already we are going to start the month of July with over 21,000 deliveries. I'm happy, I'm excited about the kind of deliveries that Nio is going to report on Thursday. The short sellers, those that are bearish onto the Nio stock, I think their days are numbered because Nio continues showing growth. Nio continues improving on their fundamentals by continuing to sell more and more vehicles, which is something that, like I said, it is pretty interesting. I mean, I know we won't get profitability this year, but I'm telling you, by Q4 we will be very close to profitability, because that time Nio will not only be selling their models, but they'll also be selling their sub-brand Onvo L60, which is the model that they will be selling from their sub-brand Onvo. So we also look forward to that, and that is going to result into Nio generating quite a number of revenues for that quarter, or even much better than the revenues they are going to see now in Q3 with over 60,000 deliveries as I'm predicting. So to the investors, or to all the new investors, this is once again a reminder of what Nio is becoming, and this is part of the encouragement that whenever we see sharp falls, sharp drops, it makes us to load the boat, increase our holdings, because fundamentally we know that Nio is growing. Nio is doing absolutely well, which is why we've been seeing them even beating analyst expectations in terms of the deliveries that they are reporting on a month to month. I mean, Q2, you will know that Nio saw total deliveries for the quarter of around 57,373, which was an all-time high when it comes to their quarterly deliveries. That again, as I've said, I'll say it again, when you go to the earnings or Q2 earnings, we are definitely going to see or get a lot of surprises, because Nio delivered record-breaking quarterly deliveries, which should improve their financials, which should improve their revenues and get them closer and closer to profitability. So I look forward to the kind of deliveries that Nio is going to report for the rest of the year. I look forward for this coming Thursday, where we are going to see a confirmation of yet another monthly delivery record from Nio. So this 5,400 is a very good decent figure, because we are still seeing some of the EV cars struggling to scoop this kind of sales or this kind of insurance registrations, because a company like Xpeng also scooped like 2,400 sales, which shows you that those Xpeng is selling way cheaper cars than Nio. But in terms of what people want, people are preferring to go more to Nio than than most of the EV cars that are out there in the Chinese market, which shows you the current sentiment from consumer when they see Nio cars, which that will be the one thing that makes Nio to succeed even in the future. There is no doubt that these orders, these deliveries that Nio we are currently seeing on Nio, this is the best that Nio could do. I'm telling you, in Q3, going to the second month of Q3, going to Q4, chances are very high that we're going to see more deliveries coming from Nio. There are discounts that Nio is currently offering, which should continue encouraging people to come to Nio. There are also subsidies that the Chinese government announced around April, which 2 weeks back they just doubled those subsidies which they give to those that are all either scrapping off their gas cars to EV cars, or scrapping their gas car to another car, which is something that shows you that the demand will still be there. We are still going to see Nio scooping some good sales, and the orders will be the one that continues also confirming that indeed Nio could maintain the 20,000 deliveries we are seeing. Carfence China, which is our main source for the orders, has not published the orders for last week yet, but immediately they announced that, I'm going to definitely bring those news to you to show you once again that we might also see another plus 20,000 deliveries for the month of August. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. To do your own due diligence, as this stock can be quite volatile. We saw yesterday how the Nio stock ended the day, though with the breakthroughs or massive breakthroughs they announced on Saturday, they ended the first day of the week on a red, which is something that it requires you to do some due diligence for you to stick around with this stock, for you to take sharp falls as opportunities to scoop more shares. So I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. That's all from me, and God bless you all.